Yeah, hate that I do this, never fear losing. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improving. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win.
Salve, salve, galerinha. Tudo funcionando? Ah, tá. Salve, salve, galerinha. Eu sou o Spider, esse é o canal Clickmestre, mais um vídeo pra vocês aí. Nós estamos aí jogando Final Fantasy XVI. E se você não é inscrito no nosso canal, por favor, se inscreva no canal Clickmestre. Acione o sininho para ficar por dentro das novidades do canal Clickmestre aí. E também tá nas nossas redes sociais, estão aparecendo aqui na tela. Se você quiser me achar na internet, é só colocar @Clickmestre e entrar em uma das nossas redes sociais aí, no Twitch, no Twitter, no TikTok, no X, né? No Facebook e lá no Instagram. Tem sempre @Clickmestre pra tudo quanto é lugar aí. E tem o nosso amigo Jogos Mais Live aí, que logo vai estar de volta também. Você pode curtir o canal dele, tá na descrição aí do nosso canal. Beleza? Se você estiver no TikTok, por favor, curta aí curta aí o nosso vídeo. Vamos lá para o nosso Final Fantasy XVI. Ok, deixa eu pegar aqui o meu fone de ouvido. Tá aqui o volume. Um volume meio baixo aqui para mim, né? Mas se para você estiver bem, para mim está bem também. Beleza? Alexandre Andrade enviou uma rosa aí para mim, valeu! Salve, salve! Você pode acompanhar aí por todas as nossas redes sociais. Eu estou aparecendo em todas as redes sociais, as nossas redes de transmissão aqui. tá? E você vai poder acompanhar aí o Final Fantasy XVI. Caramba, o negócio não vem. Aê! Deixa eu colocar as janelinhas aqui para eu poder ver e responder aqui. Lembrando que às vezes, gente, se eu tiver numa situação que eu tô lutando aqui ferreamente no jogo, né? A coisa estiver feia e tal, pode aparecer que algum momento aí você pode. Em algum momento aí você pode pegar. Precisa uma mensagem aqui. Pera aí. Otimize a qualidade da live. Você pode alterar isso. Bom, vamos lá. Então é isso. Nós vamos lá começar o Final Fantasy XVI aí. Estou jogando no PlayStation 5. Tá? Estamos aí jogando no PlayStation 5. Nossas redes sociais. Você pode também aí acompanhar. Agora tá saindo umas. Vai começar a sair alguns vídeos do Final Fantasy. Provavelmente vou postar alguns vídeos anteriores também. Dos outros jogos que eu já joguei. Tá? Pra gente não perder o conteúdo aí. Beleza? Vamos dar uma olhada como é que tá os nossos equipamentos? Vamos lá. Primeira coisa que a gente faz sempre no jogo. Se a gente consegue... O que a gente consegue liberar aqui? Ah, eu já liberei o que eu podia, né? Já tá tudo ok aqui. Dá pra deixar novos poderes aí depois? Dá. Mas por enquanto é isso aí. Vamos ver nos atributos, nos itens aqui. Como é que tá as minhas espadas aqui? Essa que eu tô usando. Nenhuma espada é mais forte do que essa aqui. A Lamúria da Tormenta. 130. Espada Imperial. Né? Depois eu vou descobrir qual é a melhor espada para poder jogar o Final Fantasy aí. Cadê o Ferreiro? O Ferreiro consegue melhorar alguma espada para mim?
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Esse bichinho faz.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Vendo um bichinho aqui de perto.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. Nectar, you say? Clive.
Você entende
So it would
inglês?
seem.
É o que parece. Realmente. Tô tentando falar com essa gente desde que o vento me trouxe pra cá, mas ninguém entende. Ah, tá.
Painful.
Beleza, e o que ele quer? Nosso segredinho.
It's Sid's fault. He tied it too tight.
There's Kenneth is a miserable worker.
Tá, orquestra.
Hard day's work.
Sid's taken me off for a couple of days to get some supplies, so...
Mas se o Ferreiro consegue melhorar uma das minhas espadas.
So, will it be?
Espada bastarda 2. Dá pra melhorar ela?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Então, peraí, reforçar. Isto. Espada bastarda 2.
Later.
Não.
Yeah, that should do you.
Não. É, o povo começa a fazer umas loucuras aqui em casa aqui, eu fico sem entender nada, sabe?
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Preciso de uma espada larga.
Should last you a good while.
Reforçar.
My best work, but it'll do.
Cara, a espada nunca fica mais forte?
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Tá. Não sei se essas espadas são melhores, não são melhores. Deve ser tudo uma porcaria, né?
Don't waste my time. You ain't got
E
the
agora?
stuff.
Bracelete viajante. Tá.
And how am I meant to do that then?
Ah, aqui tá os itens que eu posso reforçar. Porque as espadas aqui não...
Anything else?
Tá, vamos ver aqui como é que as armas aqui vão funcionar, né? Inventário. Equipes aqui. Para a lamúria da tormenta dá 135 de dano. Tô com uma bastarda mais 2. É, então, né? É só começar a fazer live e começa a criar tem umas loucuras aqui em casa aqui. É incrível. Incrível. Que acontece, sinceramente. Tipo, a súplica dela, o vento tornou-se tempestade. O portador dessa espada, quando o portador morre, o serviço imperial, saberá que é mais provável que a sua espada do corpo seja recuperada em campo de batalha. A espada larga pode se mostrar uma arma letal, mesmo com as mãos dos soldados, treinamento, e por isso continuam presentes os exércitos gêmeos. É, então, consegui ver se dá pra melhorar nada aqui. Espada da infantaria, fraquíssima. Espada bastarda. Vou baixar os meus atributos aqui de ataque. Bom, então por enquanto vamos deixar a espada da tormenta, né? Fazer o quê? Tá. Faixa dourada. Nada que melhora meus itens. Corrente de batalha. Também já coloquei melhor que eu tinha aqui. São os poderes que eu tenho. Tá interessante já do jeito que tá. É, eu queria melhorar os itens aqui, mas não estou vendo muita diferença de um item para outro. Não. Depois eu vou ter que dar uma olhada se eu consigo descobrir. Uma quest que tinha para me fazer ali, mas não... Aí eu consigo falar com esse bichinho. Ah, não, deixa quieto. Tem alguma novidade aqui? Ô?
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Espada longa. Tem uma novidade nas espadas aqui. Certas coisas não mudam, gente. Tá difícil hoje, viu?
Is that all?
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
If you can read,
I hear your little friend's woken up.
if you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
Só um instante, gente. Ai, vamos continuar, né? Dá uma bronca aqui, porque senão não vai não, cara. Ah, o tio do livro. Então, vamos logo pra missão principal, né? Porque, assim, eu achei que ia poder conseguir melhorar alguma coisa aqui, mas pelo que eu tô vendo... Pelo que eu tô vendo aqui, eu não vou conseguir melhorar nada aqui agora. Então, vamos embora. Segue a história.
Let's get this fixed before someone does themselves a mischief.
Exato.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Legal.
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
Vai de volta pra Ilha Férrea.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? happened,
Ah.
Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
O portal da Fênix, será que vai mostrar o passado de novo?
It was me.
Ah,
I
tá.
killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again
Do eco de
not long
fogo.
ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
Vamos lá,
When I
gente.
think back to that night. The hooded man, he spoke to me.
Legal.
What
E
did
atrás
he
desse cara
say?
encapuzado.
We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too.
Chegou, Caio? Beleza.
We've a long journey ahead of us.
Ah, novos itens estão disponíveis.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed. I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
Caraca. Tá bom. Agora que eu vi que ela tava falando isso. Tem novos itens pra eu comprar.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
Cadê a mão abelha?
You, newcomer, I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Ah, entendi. Vamos lá.
Right, I'll go.
Marvelous.
Descobrir o que aconteceu com a amiguinha dele.
You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Quem já falou que tem um buracão no meio do chão ali?
Isn't the Moogle funny? I wonder what it's trying to say.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Bet you've got a lot to thank that girl for you.
I know.
Now, what do you really want?
Lâmina de Gaia. Vi vantagem. Tô vendo aqui uma arma. Diferentona. Apesar de ser comum no continente sul, a duração da terra Ah, quanto? Tenho 12.000. 1.500. Lâmina de Gaia.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Pode ser. Vou pegar ela. Cara, eu acabo me perdendo ali. Às vezes eu acho que nada aqui me interessa, sim. Só a lâmina de Gaia realmente. É tudo igual.
Off you go then.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
Tá, tem que procurar um assistente ali. Vamos ver o que mais que a gente pode fazer aqui. Ferreiro, consegue melhorar. Martelo preto consegue melhorar a minha lâmina de Gaia.
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Pera aí. Não é com essa arma que eu tava? Cara, tô cheio de espada aqui. Ah, eu já tinha uma lâmina de Gaia, né? Vou reforçar.
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Uma lâmina de Gaia level 2. 150, 150.
And?
Tá. Uma coisa. 75 lâmina da tormenta. Ah, eu liberei. Ah, entendi. Eu liberei a lâmina de Gaia. Agora, como eu comprei uma, eu posso pegar e fazer o ferreiro criar mais lâminas de Gaia para mim. Será que eu consigo? Tá, e o que eu preciso para reforçar a minha lâmina de Gaia? Tá, o que eu preciso para reforçar a minha lâmina de Gaia 1? A lâmina de Gaia level 2. Aqui eu preciso de lâmina de Gaia level 1.
My best work, but it'll do. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
160 de ataque. Beleza.
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Bom, sei lá. Sei lá, acho que melhorou. Já melhoramos as coisas. Tá. Vou conversar com o caboclo aqui.
Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer...
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would.
Ah, aceitei outra missão.
Oh, meal. How long has it been? Your food.
Nossa, tá morrendo de fome, tio.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running your...
Well...
Kenneth is a miracle worker.
And his dishes taste...
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. But Sid took...
Faltou alguma refeição pra entregar? Então...
So much more to farming than just seeds and soil. Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden.
All right, but...
Of course.
Tchau.
That's the last one.
E a comida?
I'd better let Kenneth know.
Para o livro. Beleza. Você que estiver sintonizando agora aí, que é o Final Fantasy XVI.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but...
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone.
Tchau.
Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what
Todo mundo foi desprezado como escravo. Refeição.
In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please. More than reason enough to trust in Sid. Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my... Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit...
Ah, missão concluída. Eu ganhei uma graninha. Peguei belicita. Para que serve isso? Tá bom? Takeda, beleza, Takeda. Inúmeros baús de tesouros estão espalhados pelo mundo. Vão esperar vocês serem empilhados. Beleza. Show de bola.
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Or even if they were teams of one.
Mas aí é a missão do Gavi, né? Onde que tá as missões aqui? Diário? Será que é no diário? Acho que eu priorizei a missão. Caraca, de novo outra missão lá.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
I was hoping you might be...
I don't doubt it.
We struck... Now, as to the task, I have 3 meals for... It is simple.
Então, é outra missão. Tem que ir para não sei aonde. Será que eu tenho que usar o mapa? Ah, tem que usar o mapa. Beleza, é aqui que tá a outra missão. Vamos lá.
Someone's in trouble.
Em perigo?
Excellent. Another fight.
Aranhazinha ferrada.
It's over.
Beleza, inimigos derrotados. Ótimos espólios aí.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel.
Beleza.
But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
No.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Tá solos no vinhedo? Como é que eu faço isso? Ah. Você tá escondido aí, doguinho? Você tá escondido aí, doguinho? Ah, esse é o meu doguinho. É bugada a animação, mas tá bom. Só mais um.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
Ah, número 1000. Tá no rapaz lá. Atropelei a galinha.
There you are. And
Beleza, Maria Clara, belezinha?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Tirou uma dele agora, hein?
When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Beleza, mais uma missão concluída. Ganhamos o que com esses esforços? Piada, coluna e um monte de coisinhas aí.
My research can continue apace, and when my fertilizer is completed, the furrows will be next.
Can really do with a proper place to train.
Ilha de Valentia. Aqui.
Gradually.
I
don't.
We now. I have. It is.
Agora não ganho nada, então. Vai trabalhar de graça não, né? Vamos bugar a vila e vamos pra missão principal.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble,
Opção, beleza?
straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
Eita.
You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Bora, pra nossa aventura. Beleza. Pra cá. 3 juncos. Paulo, beleza?
Rosaria. It's been 13
Já
years.
fez 13 anos.
The smell of the grass. It's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
O jeito era a missão? Tá bom.
I see.
William, beleza? Pega like aí, William. Que é Final Fantasy XVI.
Afraid to go back.
Ele de voltar?
I know.
here now.
Thomas, beleza, Thomas?
Thanks to you.
Ajuda nós, Thomas. Nils. Nels, não sei. Província Imperial de Rosária.
We should press on.
Seguir? Vamos prosseguir então. Tem um pernilongo me mordendo aqui. Sempre tem um bicho safado aqui me mordendo, né? Capítulo aí é o rei.
Top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Marcador ali. Ai, caraca. Bora, doguinho.
Look at the fuse on this one.
Chifrudo? Caramba! O nome do bicho é chifrudo, velho. Eita lasqueira! Eu acho que a gente se meteu em alguma encrenca, hein? Doguinho, vai, doguinho. Mais fácil do que eu pensava. Olhando as coisas aí. Chifrudo é gente boa? Não, né? Ah, eu estou esquecendo qualquer botão da esquiva. Ah, se me paga por essa. Ai, Jorge, quando é que você vai aprender a desviar? Vamos, Togo! Vamos, Togo! Ai, que droga! Sem poção! Ai, me acertou. Chifrudo. O nome do bicho é chifrudo, mano. Ah, aquele chifrudo me paga. É, então, é fogo que a gente enferruja, né? Vai, Togo. Não tão fácil. Jogo, vai pra cima.
There, boy.
Vai, Togo. Vai, Togo. Não. Vai, Togo. Ai, droga. Virei as costas pro bicho. Ah, é? Coisinho difícil, cara. Virou churrasco. Ah, marcador. Beleza. Caraca, como é que é aquele golpe lá que joga os negócios no chão? Pô, a gente fica sem jogar e esquece tudo. Essas habilidades aqui. Garra. Essa aqui. Tá. Melhorar. Tá. Vida. Lança uma garra. Garuda. Mas como é que eu lanço a garra? Não. Não explicou pra mim. Como é que usa esse poder. Vou lembrar. Hã? Então, mas qual que é o comando para usar esse ataque aí? Não lembro mais. Lugar letal com 50%. Entendi, mas... eu tenho que desenferrujar de semana aí. Certo, o bicho. Ah, já morreu? Mortinha essa lagosta. Caraca, ela deu conta do bicho sozinho? Tá, repete aí que eu sei que dá conta dos bichos mais fortes. Garra letal. Deixa eu ver, cadê garra letal? Laceração, ciclone ímpeto, crônica, laceração. Garra letal é aquele golpe verde, não é? Clickmestre, sony, braço letal. Tá, e como é que usa o braço letal? Onde que tá a explicação? Ah, detalhe. Tá, entendi. Então, mas não fala, caraca, qualquer botão que aperta. Deve ser o triângulo, né? Ah, bolinha? Beleza. Ah, beleza. Aqui dá o disparo. Isso aqui dá... Tá. Ah. Nossa, a menina dá conta dos bichos sem mandar, sem fazer nada. Você é forte, hein, tia? Quebrar a tenacidade de 50%, tá. Tem um objetivo.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi, stop and give me an hand.
Você quer, meu filho?
You couldn't give me an hand, could you? typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had... Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Here, you understand me, don't you? These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. No, it's very late, is it? I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cargo.
Beleza.
You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Tá, vamos lá ajudar esse cara, vai.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Fazer a missãozinha. Pô, o meu doguinho, eu gosto do meu doguinho. Eu tenho que fazer? Caraca, o maior mosquito da dengue do mundo me picou.
It's over.
Valeu, gatinho. Jeito a missão tá por ali. Dá pra passar pela água?
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master.
Beleza, falei com o guarda do estábulo aqui. A caixa lacarada pra ele, que o cara pediu pra entregar.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me though. Where's that fool of a peddler?
He couldn't come himself.
Yes.
His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. We'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, don't get me wrong.
Os bichos querem comer o que tá lá dentro.
Especially around, but you can't get greedy.
Certo.
As our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got
assim, os produtos deixam importa.
Be sure.
Acabou? Ah, bom. Achei que ia ter que voltar lá pra ajudar o cara, mas tá bom.
We get travelers and merchants aplenty through here. Enough to keep me busy, that's for certain.
Tá, tem um brilhinho ali, a gente vai atrás. Não vai passar não. Aqui é alguma coisa que eu vou precisar no futuro. E cheio de bicho aqui. Bom. Opa. Tá morto. Beleza. Vá para o repouso da Marta. Tá, beleza. Mas tem mais coisa aqui. Ih, outro bicho desse. Ê, caraca. Não mexe com o meu doguinho. Ah, o meu poder acabou. Tá de sacanagem, hein? Mandou você mexer com o meu doguinho. Ah, filha de uma égua. Ah. Burrice. Ah, que ódio. Caraca, velho. Caramba, me acertou. Perdi a manha, mano. Vamos lá. Cá, vem. Vem, boi. Caraca, mano, como esse bicho é forte. Forte assim, né? É lento pra chuchu. Ah, perdendo a manha mesmo do negócio. Lascar. Raiva de mim mesmo. Não era pra isso estar tão difícil. Tomando dano à toa. Não dá pra passar pelo lago? Vamos por aqui. Tudo isso porque eu fiz um... Porque eu vi um brilhinho aqui no meio do caminho. Tá bom. Caraca, nem sei se eu peguei. Peguei? Tomara que tenha pegado, né? Falta ter que voltar lá. Não, vou voltar lá não. Bora. Bora aqui. Mais um ali. Como é que eu sou, né? Ih, rapaz, não passa. Ah, a ponte, tem uma ponte ali.
Mistakes.
Show. Beleza. É, já entendi, mas o ruim é conseguir apertar isso com tanta precisão. Vai mexer com a moça não, rapaz. Legal. Dá pra subir por aqui? Dá, hein?
I don't care what your orders are, Branded. You keep that sword in its sheath.
Cadê estou? Oh, meu Deus do céu. É um biscoito. Biscoito Scooby, hein? Só para os entendedores entenderão. Okay, biscoitos Scooby.
Is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Which staff was for the Golden Stables again?
Nada ali. Nenhuma caixa, né?
Any goods to East Pool, leave them in the pot.
Did you hear the latest from Del Mecchi?
Titan spat with Shiva. Crusaders didn't stand a chance even with an icon.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
What are you after?
Comerciante. Ele tem lâmina de Gaia. Bom, é o seguinte, vamos comprar lá. Não, vamos comprar essas espadas aqui, né? Porque pra forjar essas espadas aqui precisa umas faixas douradas aqui também. Aí, caraca, cara, hein? Escura. Ah, quando pedir mais faixa dourada eu volto aqui. Tá se tornando meu dinheiro senão. Louco? Não vai evitar não, moça. Mais nada aqui? Não é nada, vamos pra missão. Fiz mais uma marcação ali, né? Tô bem curioso. Eu gosto de todos os locais.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Back when we had proper leaders and
Nunca. Dica para grisalhos. Nunca como cruz. E as suas folhas são amargas. Não conhecer intimamente o banheiro de cima a baixo. Evite cozinhá-los com cheiro. Pois o cheiro ruim deles grudará no metal e você terá que jogar o tecido no lixo depois. E mais coloque na panela para fazer ensopados. Se for forçado a consumi-los, deve misturá-lo com 9 medidas de medrácor, 6 medidas de raspas de limão e 3 medidas de gengibre, mergulhado com hidromel por 7 noites para reduzir o mau cheiro. Caraca, seca é pedido. Bom, vamos lá, vai. Vamos falar com a Marta. Oi. Beleza.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking and why they have
Quem
an
quer saber?
bearer
Do
with
Imperial
them.
junto.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about.
Preocupada que eu tô aqui?
Bearers don't have an easy time
sei,
with it
tem.
in Rose area. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you
Então,
might be able
Melissa,
to help
Gavi,
us.
poderia nos ajudar. Dono Gavi, esse cara é popular, viu? Ah, nossa, viu falando o nome do homem, rapaz? Falando o nome do homem, aí todo mundo ajuda.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job. And he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll
Ih,
find him
caraca, vamos encontrar ali.
and make sure he's safe.
Confirmar se ele tá bem, claro.
We both
Herói
need
é
a
assim, né?
good
Cara, tem um pernilongo. Tem um pernilongo safado me mordendo.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Não é daquele tamanho não, mas
He went down
incomoda.
into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Beleza. Então, só falar na Marta que o cara vai abrir umas portas aí.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Eu sei, filha. É que às vezes eu gosto de dar uma fuçada porque às vezes pode ter um barril aqui. Barril. Barril o quê? Marta não tolera não tolera espertinhos, né? E trapaças serão recompensados com um belo chute na bunda. Essa linha é dura, rapaz. Ama? Posso meu ouvido? Uma coisa aqui dentro. possível que o pernilongo é tão safado que é a ponto de ele entrar dentro do meu fone de ouvido, né? Caraca, agora meu ouvido tá coçando. Gente, foi mal aí, tá? Live, coisas ao vivo tem esse problema,
You should
gente.
think about pressing on.
I can't be seen talking to you. If there's anything you need, ask Martha.
Caraca. Tá bom. Mulher é rígida mesmo, né? Tá. Legal. Pra lá, né? Tem alguma coisa aqui que eu posso lá ou pegar? Cara, eu acho que deve dar mais trabalho bloquear certas coisas nesse jogo do que...
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
Oh, and it's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bearer anymore.
Tá, vambora. Pelo jeito não tem nada aqui, não.
Here's the gate. And that must be the
Tá o
ladder.
portão. Ali embaixo? Dá pra descer? Não dá pra cair. Parede visível é fogo, mano. Não, nem embaixo. Tá, achei que dava pra ir por aqui, mas pelo jeito não dá não.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Cadê os bichos? Tchau. Morreu. Babinha.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all.
Ah, é ela que salvou sua
You're
vida?
Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slapping monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Beleza.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya?
Filho?
Me and him, we go way back.
Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Tá bom, dá pra Marta que a ponte vai estar pronta daqui a pouco.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, all right?
We were supposed to be in Eastwood yesterday.
E de subir tudo aquilo, a gente já se teleporta pra cá. O jogo é realmente pesado, né? Porque...
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
De jeito sim.
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Caramba.
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable,
Caramba.
innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
que ir até esse local aqui agora. O principal é aqui mesmo.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Por ali? Será que dá pra passar pela ponte? Tem que dar a volta ali. Só pra dar, acho que tem que dar a volta aqui, né?
When he goes to East Pool, leave him in the park. Take him over when the bridge is built.
Nem embaixo mesmo. Caraca. Pô, essa ponte sai pra nada, velho? Tá bom, né? Doido pra atravessar a ponte, não posso.
That's right. It's the new
Um elevadorzão.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed.
Beleza.
To be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Stay down. Get him. Sick him, Toggle. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. That's enough.
Deu o azul que eu vi aqui. Peguei? Não, deve ter pegado, né? Mais um ali. Ih, eu não quero lutar contra o papagaio, não. Aqui, faz nada. Caranguejo.
Get him. That's enough.
Beleza. Mais um ali. Droga! Vai, Togo.
My wounds, boy. A little help.
Ai, filha da mãe! Caraca. Cara, eu odeio esse bicho. Não, de novo não. Novo não. É Togo.
My wounds, boy.
Not this time.
Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Give me fire.
Ai, droga, desvia, caraca. Não morreu? Caramba, que bicharada do caramba. A presa afiada deve servir pra alguma coisa, não é possível, cara. Aí, como é que eu chego ali? Como é que eu chego ali? Essa volta toda? Ah, né?
Excellent. Another fight.
Over here. Sick of Torgal. It's over.
Tá, acho que tô voltando a pegar o jeito já.
It's over.
Um a menos. Dois a menos.
That's enough.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
É. Fica longe da princesa. Beleza, chegamos aqui. Cutscene? Será que vai ter algum bichão grandão pra gente enfrentar? Vamos ver aí.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
É, achei que tinha até alguma coisa pra poder lutar, mas pelo jeito não.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Caramba.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Caramba, pesado, hein?
Thank you, Father.
Viu, Pedro? Doença da medusa, é isso?
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Bora. Vai que isso pega.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Dá pra falar com a Marta. Ih, caraca. Não sabia que o papagaio ficava bravo não, mano. Não sabia que o Peco era perigoso, não. Esbarrei nele por acaso. Mas... Ah, não. Não vou bater naquele bicho, não. Mata essas aranhas horrorosas. Assim, ó. O golpe aqui foi muito útil já. Ah, vou voltar lá pra Marta, lá na base do... Na base do teleporte, né? Ih, caraca, não dá? Pousada da Marta. Tá repouso da Marta, é pousada, pô. As galinhas estão sempre no meu caminho.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead.
Hello.
Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you?
Bom, a gente pode seguir pro lado oeste. Então vamos lá.
Thank you, Martha.
Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here.
Legal.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Ela sabe quem eles são. Legal. Live, é. Cutscene. Interessante.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts.
Ih, caraca, ele tá com a doença.
Around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Bom, se a doença não matar ele, o câncer mata.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Except that, you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else. But at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Right.
And Jill.
Legal.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Ah.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Caraca, ele tá com a doença, mano. Mas eu acho, né?
The bridge to East Pool's mended, but where'd you think your feet had been the past?
Pra contrafé.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
Oh, and it's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bearer.
Passar por esse beco aqui. Opa, peraí. Caixinha. Bom. Nada aqui? Tá, bora. Bora, mulher. Bora, mulher.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber.
Ah, vamos ver se o serviço tá bem feito, hein? Valeu, cara.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south. pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
It's over.
Ui, esse é fortinho, hein, cara. Bora. Além de bonito, é forte. É, claro que é forte, né? Terrível lutar contra ela. Togo. Pega, Togo.
Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Caraca, tá cheio de bicho aqui. Ixi, tem mais coisa ali. Pera aí, eu te ajudar minha gatinha aqui, mano. Tá difícil aí? Pera aí.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours.
Ela seria útil.
I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash.
Ah, ninguém controla ele.
That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfers, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Tudo bem.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager
É isso aí.
bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, all right, off you go then.
Tá, vamos lá, vamos atar os lobinhos.
Hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Algum vivo ainda?
Find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
Oh, Frederick!
You wily bastard. You served us well.
Beleza, prestei um bom serviço, me deu. Já concluí a missão. Não tem muito o que conversar aqui não.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Bora, mulher. Bora, doguinho. Que é isso? Eita, nós!
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. This area seemed a very different place back then.
Drink up now, my darling.
Beleza, chegamos. Lago do Leste, província imperial da Rosária.
Quiet, isn't it?
Muito silencioso.
Yes.
You're Clive Ross.
Era um diamante, cara. Valeu.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Hannah?
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. Your Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Bonitinha.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters.
The capital is closed to civilians by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty.
Imperial,
Bella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive.
É, mãe dele, né?
Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then?
Sobre o quê?
Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Ah, Rony.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
Da luta do Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning.
Caraca.
But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Caramba, vocês dois sofreram pra caramba, hein?
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Rapaz.
We should get some rest.
Right.
Deixa eu passar uma deixa, hein?
Clive. Sleep well.
Meio certinho.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Roupa do pai dele.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Legal. Personagem, agora você pode mudar para ser criados. Do arete. É, né? Deixa para testar.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Well met, friend.
Lâmina de Gaia aqui.
Come back soon now.
Dá de mais uma lâmina de Gaia se a gente conseguir.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Cara, você tá até com a roupa do seu pai. Não tem nem como o cara não te reconhecer.
You can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still
Cara, você não vai parar de falar não, meu.
their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know.
Entendeu?
Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
A falar com o portador.
I'm not sure this orifice will see us through.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalifian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Mais alguém pra falar? Eu. Sabe onde é que tá o portador?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow.
Ah, that old loon. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there, living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here
É,
somewhere.
o filho do arqueiro que tá na sua frente aí, cara.
Too far.
Thank you. We'll keep...
Beleza. Procurar que ele falou que o... intenções...
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo
Stables.
Keeper. Thank you. We will.
Ah.
sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody...
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my aunt, he's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am.
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who...
That's the fella. How do you know all this?
Ah, beleza. Mano, cadê o velho?
Ah, so, well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, he's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriff said I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's...
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Vou encontrar o velho. Ele tá encrencado, ele tá cheio de bicho. Já tá subindo a barra ali, ó.
Drink up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Subir aqui. Tá. Subir aqui. Ah, entendi. Dá a volta. Caraca, dá pra subir nesse negócio, mano? Nada errado. Caraca. Tem que ir. Eu precisava voltando pra cá. Dá a volta por aqui. Uma escada. Acho. Jeito estranho de abrir a caixa, né? Tava apontando pra cá de início.
There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Ixi, os pernilongos estão atacando. É, fogo. É época da dengue, é terrível.
Agreed.
Amigos próximos.
Keep your distance, boy.
Beleza. Beleza. Já matamos aí o lobinho.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
É, fala que é você logo. Deixa o Ferry ser feliz.
Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the founder that you
Ah, ele acha que é o pai dele.
long last. He answered.
Sacanagem.
Will we be returning to the castle then?
Tadinho, velhinho.
There is still a place for me in the kitchens.
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Aí, a gente ajudou o idosinho. Bom, pra terminar essa parte.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us, we want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be...
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial, but when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces.
I know a man
Império, todo império é difícil, né?
who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Dá o portal da
Thank you,
frente.
my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again regarding the future of the village and what might be done for Lady Hannah after...
Yes, of course.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady.
Beleza. Beleza. Bom, agora a gente só tem que ir em direção aqui ao portal da Fênix, né? E terminar essa missão aqui chamada